So it's time for an ADC update, and this is going to be changing a little bit real soon. I'm going to be starting work again. I just found out today that I actually passed the SIA course, and I've already got work lined up, which is awesome. So I'm going to be starting work real soon. But as far as the current ADC goes now, I'm still going to focus on my hobbies and interests until that happens. I've got to wait until the license gets here. I've got a certificate, but it's not like an official certificate. I get the official one that's signed and everything in the post. The one that they've sent us is just like a confirmation one that I've passed. So it's not signed. It's not really official if it's not signed. But yeah, as soon as I get the license, then I go straight into work. Might take a week or two. Kind of annoying because I was just starting to get back into my hobbies. It happens every time. I work, get out of touch with the hobbies, leave work, start to get back into the hobbies again, then work comes and no time for hobbies. I was just checking the camping gear the other day as well. I was planning on doing a beach camp and fish overnighter. But anyway, as far as the EDC as it stands at the moment, got a bandana, nothing fancy, just a generic, cheap one that I got on Amazon. It's 100% cotton, so that's all that really matters. Phone, it's just a Huawei P Smart or whatever it is. It's a phone, it does phone stuff. Got a pen, just a cheapo, well not cheapo, it's a Fisher bullet pen. Don't know why I said cheapo, but anyway, Fisher bullet pen's been lying around for a while, so thought I would start using it. Got a notepad, pointless in having a pen if you've got nothing to write with it. Keys, as usual, haven't really changed. I've got the Olight i1R EOS, the original. The other one's packed in now, so this one I actually really like. Battery's starting to run a bit low on it, but this one keeps its charge. Besides that, just the usual stuff, slither grippers, titanium whistle, knife, as always again, got the Higo Nakomi, it's the old one, I just polished the handle a bit, added a bead, makes it easier to pull it up to the pouch. So that's the knife. And the multi-tool, still the Swisstech. I changed the file on it. Well, I didn't change the file, but I filed a bit off of the file because it was a little too sticky outy, and now the file writes perfectly flush. And the handle and the blade I modified into a convex grind and give it a mirror polish, so it's a lot more slicey and awesome. And the replaceable bits are compatible with the rebars, so when these go I can replace them. I don't think they're ever going to go because I actually know how to use wire cutters and I'm only cutting wire with them. I'm not going to be cutting nails and shit like that. But yeah, it's the Swisstech, really like it, glad I bought it, highly recommend it. I've also got another Higo Nakomi, except it's not a Higo Nakomi, it's a comb, 100% titanium, or whatever it was listed as 100% titanium, but these are titanium alloys, so Whatever. Wallet. Started carrying the Travax Element. Only had it for 3 days, so I haven't had it for 3 days, but I've only been carrying it for 3 days. I've been carrying the Chinese version for 2 weeks, so carry this one for 2 weeks and see which one I like better. And just because that's made in America doesn't mean I'm going to like that better than the Chinese one. I'm not American and I'm not an American wannabe, so I'm not biased towards American products. And when I'm fishing, because I do sea fishing, saltwater and leather doesn't really go together, I'll swap the Element for the original 2.0. I've personalised this one slightly. I swapped the paracord out for some green paracord. I've replaced the plastic sleeve with a brass one, and I've added a alien bead, also in brass, xenomorph bead, and that's just the little personalisation that I've done to that. And the watch, Casio G-Shock GA100MC, still got the original straps that I'm never going to get around to replacing. So that is my personal EDC. I'll go into the bag right now. So the bag is the 511 Mini All Hazards. Got it set up for fishing because I was going to go and do some flounder fishing today, but I've had stuff to do, so going to go tomorrow instead. And as always, the contents of the bag's going to change daily depending on what I'm doing. As far as the contents for tomorrow goes, so strapped to the outside of the bag, I've got a cheapo tripod that I bought from Aldi. I think it was £14, made by Crivet. Not really made for surf fishing, but I've had it for over a year now and it's been great. Also just noticed yesterday Aldi's selling these again, so highly recommend them. They pack up real small, and I think they come up to about 5 foot when they're fully set up, and you can fit loads of rods on them. Or you can just stick one on the centre. Also use it for videoing myself as well, since I've got a fishing channel, link in the description. So I've got a clamp for the GoPro that fits on that as well. One of the fishing snobs will turn the noses up. I've got a multi-piece travel beach caster. It's not a multi-1,000-pound made in Britain high-end rod, but I've had it for easily 15, 16 years, and I've had no problems with it whatsoever, apart from the tip ring obviously snapped, but you get that on all rods. I changed the reel seat to one of these styler ones, slider style. That's what I got on the outside. As far as the inside goes, so I've got the all-important toilet roll, the Nightcore HC33, headband, tackle box, pliers, puncture repair kit, pump, 2 different reels, GoPro, dive light for GoPro, chest rig, flask, and noodles. And that's my EDC for this month. Thanks for watching.